knowing how to differentiate high quality setups from two different pairs that give you the same signal is one of the superpowers that will start making you money, Forex trading. And in this video, we are going to compare two pairs that gave us same setup yesterday and how we were able to catch the winning move and ignored the losing move. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's do this. Alright, so yesterday we got a setup on AUD/NSD and EUR/NSD. They both occurred in the London session. Now, when I come to the screen in the London session, I already know whether I am buying or selling, and because I used the failed breakout. So the previous week on Thursday, we got a failed breakout at the high of the week, which was a sell signal for Friday, and Friday stayed within the range of the high and the low. So that meant that we could continue selling on Monday and also on Tuesday. Similarly to EUR/NSD, we had gotten a failed breakout on Friday, which tells us to buy on Monday and continue buying on Tuesday. The process is the same when I come to the screen. First things first, I draw my timing window so that I can see where the high and the low of the day is. And so this is the low of the day, this is the high of the day. I am interested in the low of the day. Now, once I have my high and my low, I wait for price to trigger liquidity. And so we can see that price breaks out and triggers liquidity at this low. Alright, same thing happens to AUD/NSD. Yesterday, we have this high here prior to the session. And then at 3, price pins the high. Actually, this is the high. Price pins the high. So we have triggered liquidity on both pairs. Alright, we move on to the next step, which is the 1 minute time frame. Now, when we go to the 1 minute time frame, we are looking for a trapped volume. And for me, I am looking for a head and shoulders pattern. One thing about head and shoulders pattern is that if you know where the most significant neckline is, then you have high probability of catching a winning trade. And so I saw price was consolidating here. So we had this bounce here, but it was confirmed once price bounced off of that level again. Now, once this bounce was forming, I saw that we have this left shoulder and then this whole move. So the triple top or 4 tops at the top, all this is just ahead because we have one bounce here, one bounce here. So this counts as ahead. And then as this was forming, my head was telling me this was the right shoulder forming. Alright, so let's look at EUR/NSD and see the difference. So EUR/NSD, remember we are looking to buy. Alright, and so what I saw is that we have this level here where price has bounced off of twice. So one time, 2 times. We have the left shoulder forming. And then this is the head forming the moment price touched this line again. Now all of this becomes the head. And now I was waiting for price to bounce off of this level to continue higher. And we can see that this was not the case. Price just continued going higher. And that is how we ruled out EUR/NSD and focused solely on AUD/NSD. Alright, so once we have our head and shoulders pattern forming, you can see that our entry is once the price breaks below that neckline. And so I am looking at the lowest point and then I wait for price to break out at that level. So once we break out at that level on the 1 minute time frame, the left shoulder, I put my stops a few pips above it, and then I am targeting a risk reward ratio of 1:2. And this is how that trade played out. And so this is how I personally filter out poor quality setups so that I can only focus on the higher quality setups. If you're interested in learning this strategy, I have a one-on-one mentorship. Link will be in the description. And if you got value from today's video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.